Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Vishal and you're watching weekly sectoral analysis educational video. If you remember my previous weekly sectoral analysis video जो मैंने शायद 4 से 5 दिन पहले शेयर किया था आप सबके साथ, तो मैंने एक चीज क्लियरली बोली थी कि जो ट्रेंड है निफ्टी फ्यूचर्स का वो जरूर ऊपर की तरफ है, द ट्रेंड इज अप, बट वी आर नियर रेजिस्टेंस, यानी कि रेजिस्टेंस के हम लोग करीब हैं. And after this particular candle of 18,112, you can see that we rallied till 18,292. But on the next day, immediately on 5th of May, what we have seen is we have a shooting star. And this shooting star has exactly closed below the resistance band. Okay. Now, if we look at couple of things more, say for example, if I convert this particular chart, the daily chart, into a line chart, we can see a higher high in the price and we can see a lower high in the RSI. So yes, ये जरूर एक नेगेटिव डाइवर्जेंस है एंड ये बता रहा है कि जो ऊपर जाने की क्षमता है मार्केट की, प्राइस की, वो जो मोमेंटम है वो वीक होते जा रहा है. द मोमेंटम इज गेटिंग वीकर एक्चुअली. If you have a look at the weekly time frame charts, the trend is up, trend ऊपर की तरफ है, but we do have a inverted hammer, a small shooting star, which is confirming that yes, this particular resistance band is pretty strong in itself. Okay. Now, when we started rallying from this point onwards, I had clearly told that this move will not be one way up. अगर आप मेरे पिछले कुछ वीडियोस देखेंगे, पिछले कुछ हफ्तों के, नॉट जस्ट लास्ट वीडियो या लास्ट एटलीस्ट 4-5 वीडियोस अगर आप देखेंगे, तो मैंने क्लियरली बोला था कि जो मूव वन वे नहीं हो पाएगा. देयर विल बी अप्स एंड डाउन. सो वी सॉ द वन वे अप, देन व्हाट वी सॉ वाज अ वन मूव डाउन. नाउ सडनली वी हैव वन वे up. Probably if now we have some sort of retracement or maybe a consolidation, it will be actually good for the price, because any vertical rally is not very good for the markets and markets cannot sustain very well in the long run in a vertical rally. All right. So some sort of retracement or maybe you can say some sort of consolidation also will be handy as of now, and probably breaking of 18,100 levels on closing basis will result probably in the test of 18,040. And if 18,040 is broken, then maybe we could look at lower levels. All right. So the trend remains up, but a retracement or a consolidation would be really nice as of now in the markets. It will improve the risk reward ratio for the long side trades. Bank Nifty future. Bank Nifty future, we can see that the trend in the weekly time frame chart is really nice. Okay, I'll just remove this retracement. And what we can see over here is a candle which has opened above the high of the previous week, and it has closed almost below the midpoint of the previous candle. This looks somewhat like a dark cloud cover candle. Now, is it extremely potent? यानी कि is it extremely strong? क्या ये इतना powerful है? The answer is yes and no. मतलब हाँ, ठीक ठाक candle है, but उतना भी powerful नहीं है. And we can see that the trend in the daily chart, which was up, has now turned into flat with this particular negative candle, as it has a big body on the downside and a big wick on the upside. Okay. So again, some sort of consolidation, some sort of profit booking will be really handy in Bank Nifty futures, because it will improve the overall risk reward ratio for new trades on the long side, because when a trend is on the upside in an extremely overstretched position, when markets are extremely overstretched, say for example when RSI is 78 or 80 or even above 70, would it make sense to initiate a long position, and where will you keep a stop loss? So generally a retracement or a consolidation will obviously improve the entire trend currently in the market. Private banking stocks. Now, if you check private banking stocks, the candle which is over here is even more bearish than what we saw in the Bank Nifty futures. and this is even a deeper cut than the Bank Nifty future. Probably this is due to majorly HDFC Bank. Okay, this is primarily due to HDFC Bank, I feel, because the way it opened gap down and it has closed more than 4% down, if I'm not wrong. So probably that is the reason, because HDFC Bank is the major contributor in private banking stocks. So yes, it has already entered into a consolidation phase, and we'll wait and watch where this consolidation ends. Is it very deep or is it pretty shallow? PSU banks, on the other hand, now if you see private banking stocks and if you check PSU banking, the candle is very different. So according to me, the PSU banking stocks are not that weak in medium term, not in short term, in medium term. And the overall trend in the medium term in PSU banks is pretty strong. But in the short term, if you check properly, we are at a Fibonacci 127.20% extension. We have a negative divergence in RSI. We have a negative candle as well. So some sort of consolidation is welcome. People who are holding long side trades in PSU banking stocks, people who are positional traders, they should continue holding these trades with a respected stop loss, slightly deeper stop loss. But swing traders should refrain, should wait, and probably wait for a better risk reward ratio to initiate new long positions in PSU banks. यहाँ पे ट्रेड इनिशिएट करके, नया ट्रेड इनिशिएट करके कोई अक्लमंदी की बात नहीं होगी. थोड़ा सा पेशेंस रखने की यहाँ पे जरूरत है. ओके, ठीक है, चलो मेटल पैक देखते हैं. In metal pack, I guess in the weekly time frame charts, you can see nothing much. कुछ ज्यादा interesting नहीं है. Prices are consolidating. You can see prices are in an uptrend in the daily time frame charts, but they are still sideways. One stock is there which is looking interesting to me, which I'll like to share with all of you, is JSW Steel. JSW Steel, the trend is up in the weekly time frame chart. In the daily time frame chart, things are okay. They are not great. The momentum is not very, very good over here. And probably the reason is this particular resistance. The stock knows that, yes, the trend is high, but I need to clear this resistance. Once we have a big, probably green candle closing above this resistance, and if we see follow-through buying coming up in the next few days, then a decent uptrend might shape up in this particular stock. So keep watch on this stock continuously. Autopack. Autopack, you can see overall a very strong trend has emerged. Even in the daily time frame charts, it's literally a vertical uptrend with just a very shallow correction. This is a shallow correction, not a very, very concentrated, a deeper correction, and then a suddenly up move, which is also vertical. Now there is one stock over here which I would like to bring your attention to. There is Maruti. Maruti has now probably proved itself that yes, it is strong, and it has also shown some strength, because somewhere over here it was starting to look interesting. Then the rally fizzled out, it went down, then again it tried to come back, it did not break this low, and now it's trying to rally again. So probably if this rally wants to continue, yes, this resistance is holding in between. So अगर मारुति का कैंडल 9050 9100 के ऊपर क्लोज दे के सस्टेन कर लेता है, बिकॉज यहाँ पे भी एक लेवल है जो कि छोटा सा रेजिस्टेंस है. सो 9050 या 9100 के ऊपर सस्टेन करके कंटिन्यू करता है रैली, then we will be able to see a pretty decent rally coming up in the next few days and weeks. So keep a watch on the stock. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's check the IT pack. IT pack में मेरा अभी भी कोई व्यू नहीं है. I have absolutely no view in the IT pack, because what I feel is after this gap down, the way that charts have been distorted, generally as a trader, this is my personal thought process that I would not like to trade in a sector or in a set of stocks which the charts have got distorted. I would like to wait and watch and see what happens, and only then I will be taking a decision. Okay. Finance pack. Finance pack overall in a pretty strong uptrend in the daily charts. even the weekly charts are looking fine. Only thing is अगर आप यहाँ पे देखोगे कि जो डेली और वीकली टाइम फ्रेम है, दोनों में एक नेगेटिव कैंडल है एंड बोथ ऑफ देम आर शूटिंग स्टार्स and probably it is just the result of, you can say, overall market is going through that consolidation phase. And if you check that where we at a resistance, the answer is no, we were not at a very strong resistance. But yes, you can say this was the previous high, which is not yet tested, but the price sensed that we are closing nearby to that supply level basically, और मे बी उसके वजह से ये जो करेक्शन आपने देखा है एक दिन का शालो करेक्शन वो यहाँ पे आया है. I think price needs, the sector needs to consolidate little bit more, not as much as banking stocks, not as much as Bank Nifty, but little bit correction. Consolidation for few days will be actually helpful over here. One stock which is looking really nice right now is Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance has tried really hard over here to rally, but unfortunately this rally got fizzled out and it turned down. This time again, it has, come up, and this time we have a decent lower low in price and higher low in RSI. Although this is not very, very powerful according to me, because there are few divergences which are powerful, few are not. This is not a very powerful divergence. But still, I would say that if it manages to surpass this high of 65.50, 6600 and continue rallying, we could probably see a decent momentum on the upside. वन मोर स्टॉक इज पीएफसी. पीएफसी एक ऐसा स्टॉक है जो शॉर्ट टर्म ट्रेडर्स के लिए काफी प्रॉफिटेबल साबित हुआ है. So according to me, it is trying to retrace. Once the retracement or the consolidation is over, and whenever we start a new rally on the upside, swing traders should keep very close watch on this stock. FMCG pack. FMCG pack has been rallying pretty nicely, thanks to the stock ITC, which has been rallying very, very nicely. Positional traders and swing traders, both of them who have been holding this stock, I would suggest continue to holding this stock. And this is a very strong stock, but especially swing traders, if not positional traders, but at least swing traders should understand that stock like ITC, how much can it rally continuously in just one, just one rally. You need to understand that practically. How much it will continue more, it's very difficult to say. But I can say one thing, be mentally prepared that you have already made a lot of profits and continue holding this with trailing stop loss. If it has more steam, it will go higher. If it doesn't have more steam, it will try to retrace or it will try to consolidate, and we are already probably near a resistance. Now, how this resistance actually plays a part over here will need to be seen. If there is a retracement or a correction, then automatically you will get stopped out and you need to sit at the sidelines. Positional traders should continue holding this stock with a trailing stop loss. Consumption pack. Consumption pack is looking very, very strong in the daily time frame charts, but we are back at a resistance band in the weekly time frame chart. In the daily time frame chart, you can see we have a candle with slightly upper wick, not an exactly shooting star, slightly upper wick, a vertical rally, and RSI at 82. So these are the first signs that we are possibly slightly overstretched in the daily time frame charts. We are near resistance band. So be prepared if you're holding stocks that they need some consolidation. They need a little bit of breather. So a retracement or a consolidation would be really nice over here, because I always believe that any rally, some rallies, yes, they are very big, but even big rallies need consolidations for them to, to be able to continue for a longer period of time. Let's have a look at the infra pack. Infra pack looking supremely strong, not just very strong, but supremely strong in the weekly time frame charts. In the daily time frame charts also, things are looking pretty nice. But as a short-term trader, yes, you need to keep holding your stocks with strict stop losses. L&T, I think I had shared in a couple of videos where I had clearly told that L&T could be one of the stock which could result in a very nice short-term up move, which it has been able to deliver. And now it is showing signs of a little bit of slowdown. So swing traders specifically should keep holding the stock with tight stop loss. If you get stopped out, you have made enough profits. Just get out of the stock once you get stopped out. And people who have not booked partial profits over here, it is very much important that you actually book partial profits and then wait with trailing stop losses. Pharma pack. Pharma pack in the weekly time frame charts, it's very difficult to actually say anything because the prices have rallied. प्राइस ने ऊपर बहुत अच्छी तरीके से रैली किया है और यहाँ पे हमको 3 कैंडल दिख रहे हैं एंड ऑल 3 आर कैंडल्स विच आर शोइंग इनडिसीजन इनडिसाइसिवनेस, यानी कि मार्केट को जाना कहाँ है वो मार्केट खुद कंफ्यूज है. फर्स्ट कैंडल इज स्पिनिंग टॉप, सेकंड कैंडल जो है वो हैंगिंग मैन है, थर्ड डोजी है. सो दिस इज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ इनडिसीजन. In price, we have a negative divergence. We can see a negative divergence. After a negative divergence, price is corrected, but due to the support band, they bounce back. Now, if we close above this level, if you close above this level and keep rallying higher, then maybe this particular negative divergence will be negated or upside momentum chalta rahega. But as a trader, you need to be understanding that if you cannot trade on hope, you need to have some sort of risk management tool over here. So if you have a look at the stock Dr. Reddy, Dr. Reddy is already showing signs that the first candle over here is a doji in the weekly time frame chart. Second is hanging man. Third is a small spinning top. Looks like a inverted hammer or a shooting star. RSI is around 74 and there is little bit of negative divergence. Not very strong, but little bit, not exactly strong. So as a positional trader, you should be ready to trail your stop losses. You can keep holding the stock, but in case if there is a retracement or a deeper correction or a consolidation, you should not be surprised and be ready for it mentally. And the same will probably go for Aurobindo Pharma because the stock has rallied pretty much vertically. So some sort of breather, some consolidation would be really helpful over here for sure. Okay. And if you want to check with Fibonacci, then what has happened is we have just been able to close above this Fibonacci and then again prices are trying to coming back. Okay. Realty pack. Realty pack, I think over here this particular move was really nice, and in this particular sector, DLF worked as a very nice swing trade on the upside, but you can see already signs of some sort of profit booking and couple of inverted hammers are visible over here. So some sort of consolidation, not a very deep correction, just a little bit of consolidation will be helpful. Overall biasness would certainly remain on the upside. Mid cap stocks. Mid cap stocks, if you check, the rally has been vertical in the weekly time frame chart, a shooting star suddenly, and a gap in the weekly time frame charts. Generally gap जो होते हैं ना वो डेली टाइम फ्रेम में ज्यादा दिखते हैं, वीकली में कम दिखते हैं, बट यहाँ पे वीकली में गैप दिख रहा है. And what we can see over here that this particular candle has been totally consumed by the previous candle. So it is not a dark cloud cover, but it looks like one, because if it was a dark cloud cover, then it could have opened above the high of the previous candle, which is not happened, but certainly it is a negative candle. And some sort of consolidation or profit booking would be really handy over here, because कोई भी रैली वर्टिकली चलेगा तो वो बहुत ज्यादा टाइम तक नहीं टिक पाएगा मार्केट में. ठीक है. So I hope today's video was helpful for all of you. It looks that overall in the market, I do not have any view for IT pack as of now, but overall in the market looks that yes, the uptrend is continuing and looking very, very strong. But in between, in an entire uptrend, पूरे uptrend के अंदर थोड़ा बहुत consolidation, थोड़ा बहुत profit booking अगर आ जाएगा, then I don't think it will be bad for the market. It will be actually good. All right. So I hope this video has helped you to understand how markets will move in the next few days or maybe a week. Try to share this video with your friends or colleagues who are traders and who might need help. Trade well.